Mendez went on vacation to Hawaii with his family. Despite having a plane ticket home, he decided to stay in Hawaii. Even though he was 18, his family did not object. In the year and a half that he lived in Waikiki, he had many adventures. Tonight he will share with us one of those adventures. Please welcome Mr. Mendez.
The title is My Brush with Death in the Waters of Hawaii.
Action.
It's 2005. I'm living in Hawaii, 2 blocks from the beach. I was living with a roommate at the time who was a surfer, and she had an extra board. And we'd gone out surfing a couple times together, but today she was at work, and it was a beautiful day. When I say it was a beautiful day, I mean it was a beautiful day. It was a day that other days would be jealous of. It's the day other days want to be when they grow up. It was a beautiful day. It was mid-November in Honolulu, Hawaii. If you're ever going to go to Hawaii, just so you know, go in mid-November. Not in the summer. You will save hundreds of dollars on your flight, hundreds of dollars on your hotel, and the beaches will be way less crowded. So, I decide to go surfing. And I'm so excited about this beautiful day that I run out the door, just in my shorts, surfboard, no shirt, no towel. It's so nice. I will be quite dry when I walk the 2 blocks from the beach back to my apartment. So, run down to the beach, get to the beach, and I'm walking quickly and slowly. Quickly because I'm very excited. Slowly because the feeling of the warm sand between my bare toes is quite enjoyable. I don't stop walking until I'm about waist deep in water. Put down the board, get on top of it, stomach down, back up, and I start paddling out. I get to a good spot. I think, yeah, this is far enough. Eddie, have you ever been surfing?
No.
Has anyone here been surfing? Tyree. So you know it is a workout. You are using muscles in your arms and back that you did not know existed. It's kind of terrible. I'm paddling out, I'm getting tired, so I stop. This is a good spot. Wait for the wave to come. Paddle, paddle, paddle as hard as I can. Try to get up. Nothing really. Another wave comes. Paddle, 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 paddle. Try to get up. Nothing. Okay. A little out of shape. Getting a little tired. Kind of got some noodle arms. But I will persevere. Wave comes again. Try to get up. Nothing. Now I'm getting seriously tired. But where I'm at, the waves aren't that great. So I'll paddle out a little bit further. So I paddle out just a little bit further. And I get there. And I'm thinking, this is the place to be. I can hardly hear the kids laughing and having fun. There's not a surfer for what seems to be miles. Very pleasant. Take a deep breath. Enjoy the warm mid-November breeze. Look down at the clear water. Very warm, quite salty. Wait for a wave to come. Paddle, 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 paddle. Nothing. Okay. Go back out. Paddle, 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 paddle. Nothing. I just can't get up. My arms are tired, right? So Tyree knows when you're surfing, to get up, this is basically doing a push-up off the board, right? And then you're kind of standing. So when your arms are already tired, and my arms, like I said, have the leverage and strength of a well-cooked noodle, I'm just not able to do that push-up quick enough. And I'm not paddling fast enough to really get with the wave. I'm getting a little bit frustrated, and it's about this time that I decide it's time to go in. I've been out here for a couple hours by now, and it's hot. I had this funny saying, I'm half Mexican. I have this funny saying, I'd say, my mom would say, put on some sunscreen. I'd say, what? Sunscreen's for white people, right? This saying is no longer funny at this point. And I am neither white nor brown, I am red from the sun. I'm ready to go in, very dehydrated. So I start paddling. Something odd is happening. I'm paddling forward, and yet I seem to be moving backward. And every time I paddle forward, the current sort of pulls me back. And I start to realize that I'm going further and further out. And I think, well, this could be a problem. So I let out a little test yell. Hello? No response. Surfers way out there. Kids, families over on the beach running around, yelling, having a good time. I'm sure the sounds of child laughter is in the air, right? And waves crashing. But to me it sounds a little more like this. This is my heartbeat, yeah? Mixed with a little bit of this. This is when I remember a story. My roommate worked at the Hyatt Hotel across the street from the beach. And she told me once that if you go up to the very top floor and look down at the water, guess what you can see?
Sharks.
You can see the shadow of sharks swimming around people and surfers all day long. Tourists don't know it. Locals are used to it. I am neither, and I do not like it. Now it's time to really go home. Okay. Everybody has an extra reserve tank. Some dude chopped his arm off to get out from being trapped under a boulder. People get lost in avalanches and crawl to safety. Time for the reserve tank. Paddle, 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 paddle. No. Either I'm not desperate enough or I'm too tired. Either way, nothing is happening. I have now resigned myself to death. I will either drift out to sea and drown, or I will be eaten by a shark. Idea! Idea! What if we put our feet in the water? Your arms are exhausted. Your legs are fine. Put your legs in the water and just kind of tread water until you get back to safety. Let me get this straight. Yes. You want to take those Justin-flavored sausages you call legs, put them in these shark-infested waters, and then wiggle them around like crazy until you get to the shore? It is the only choice we have. Yes, it is. Deep breath. What you waiting for? Okay, this is it. One last deep breath, eyes closed. All the way in, all the way out. And with that, I plunge my body into the water. My feet hit the reef almost immediately. The water goes about midway to my chest and stops. Grab my surfboard, and I walk back to the beach. I wish that I had learned a little bit more about the situation before getting myself into it. When you're in Hawaii, the reef goes out forever. You can be so far out, clearly out of earshot of anyone on the beach, and still be in very, very shallow water. So sometimes, you might think you're going to get eaten by a shark, but you really just have to jump off your surfboard and walk home. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Justin.